The makers of Regal Pale, one of America's 2 great beers, are proud to present another great television show for your entertainment.
It's Frosty Frolics, your musical comedy on ice.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Hey, isn't vacation time wonderful? Just to get away from that hustle and bustle and get down to the seashore, up to some nice, quiet mountain spot. Let the old mind wander a while. I guess you'd call it daydreaming. You know, it's funny the way those thoughts, well, they just jump time and space and end up in the craziest idea. I was just thinking here a minute ago about some of those boyhood fables we used to hear by the hundreds. They always had the same ending. The prince saved the princess, and they lived happily ever after.
The Prince and His Princess, John Casper, Montel Phillips. I wonder why anybody wanted to leave the present. You know, we've been reading about all of these space travels and all of the adventure. I even know there's a scientist that's supposedly working on one of these space machines. Goes in, pushes a button, and sends you 5 years ahead. Crazy scientist, but I guess they know what they're doing. sparkling scientist, Tommy DePaul. And 5 years hence, it's Jeri Rehfield and his girl of the future, Jeri Boone.
They say, Ruby, you're like a dream, not always what you seem. And though my heart may break when I awake, let it be so. I only know, Ruby, it's you. They say, Ruby, you're like a song. You don't know right from wrong. And in your eyes I see heartaches for me. But from the start, who stole my heart, Ruby, it's you. I hear your voice, and I must come to you. I have no choice, what else can I do? They say, Ruby, you're like a flame. Into my life you came. And though I should beware, still I don't care. You thrill me so, I only know, Ruby, it's you.
My good friend Jack Nars is sure right when he says bright, clean, cool-tasting Regal Pale.
Proof that Regal Pale is one of America's 2 great beers is the way it sells. Beer lovers taste it once and buy it again and again. Everywhere it's sold, Regal is way out front in popularity. And no wonder. Regal has a bright taste. Regal has a clean taste. Regal has a cool taste. Bright, clean, cool. And you know, it's this great flavor that makes it a big favorite with beer drinkers. It's also a big favorite with lots and lots of folks who love good beer but hate excess weight. And that's because Regal has no starch, low sugar, and it has low calories when compared to many so-called non-fattening foods. And that's why we say, don't go to waste. Go to Regal Pale. Say, and by the way, we want to thank you folks who are buying Regal in such record quantities. It's really great. I guess that your enjoyment of drinking Regal Pale makes us just about even, but I do want you to know that I'm personally very grateful for the way Regal sales have gone up and up. Now, If you're one who has yet to taste the flavor of this modern Regal, may I suggest that you go out and buy a case or a six-pack carton at your favorite food or beverage store real soon. Once you do, I think you'll be like all the other folks who taste it once and then buy it again and again, for it's really true. Regal Pale is one of America's 2 great beers.
Isn't it funny how a tune keeps running through your head? I've been humming Valley High, oh gee, all day long. I keep thinking of that wonderful story of that romantic island, Valley High.
Come to me, 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 Valley High. They call you any night, any day. In your heart, you'll hear it call you. Come away, come away. Valley High will whisper on the wind of the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, your own special homes, your own special dreams. Bloom on the hillside and shine in the streams. If you die, you'll find me where the sky meets the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, Valley High, Valley High, Valley High.
The girl from Valley High, Penny Joyce. You can see a lot of things in a stream like this. You know, looking down there, I can see a few rocks together. You can make strangest things out of them when you're kind of daydreaming. That one looks like maybe one of those Raggedy Andy dolls that everybody used to have years ago. Raggedy Andy, Dick Simonson. here, my good friend Jack Narr sure knows what's right when he says bright, clean, cool-tasting Regal Pale.
Hey, I want you to see something. It's right out here. It's a new billboard for Regal Pale beer. Don't go to waste. Go to Regal Pale. That means Regal is low in calories compared to many reducing diet foods. Now, this Regal billboard and lots of other Regal ads are all over the place. You can't miss seeing them. But here's something maybe you don't know. Advertising by itself can't make a product popular. I mean, advertising alone can't account for the fact that Regal Pale is one of the top sellers everywhere. Actually, all advertising can do is persuade you to try a product once. If you don't like it, no amount of advertising can make you buy it again. But beer lovers, they try Regal just once, and they discover that Regal has a bright taste. Regal has a clean taste. Regal has a cool taste. Bright, clean, cool. Now, folks may buy it for the first time because of an ad. But that true, wonderful beer flavor is what makes them buy it again and again. And actually, that's why I'm here. In the hope that I can persuade you to expose yourself to the delights of Regal Pale just once. See for yourself why it's one of America's two great beers.
This wonderful feeling of being away from all the hustle and bustle of life is really great. But sometimes you get that eerie feeling that it isn't true, that you're actually just caught in a web.
Where the crane flies through the marshes, where the turtles suck their shells, where the water rat goes swimming, that is where his swamp girl dwells. Where the sunlight never wanders, where the moonlight never falls, where the water's black as the devil's trap, that is where his swamp girl calls. What did she say there, the girl with the golden hair, to make him follow her down there? How did she look when she took him by the hand? Tonight her hair will float in the water, and the gold will no longer shine. It will spread like a fan in the water while she makes a mysterious sign. I have seen that sign before. Her eyes aren't like the whippoorwill, and her eyes aren't like the fawn. Her eyes are like the diamondback that stretches in the dawn. Yes, I have seen her, I have seen the swamp girl. I'll remember soon where it was. And if you see her, believe me, you must flee her. Never follow where disillusion lies, or you will go with the girl with the golden hair, down there where her work is done. Will you embrace the night and turn your back on the sun? She'll say it's better there in the water, where it's cool and calm and serene. She will call, come to the water, to a world made of emerald green. I have heard that call before. I can hear it when I'm weary. I can hear it when I'm ill. I can hear it when the joy of living seems to have lost its thrill. For the swamp girl lives inside of me, and she leaves me pale and warm. She dares me, and then she tears me like paper dolls a toil. Calling, come to the deep, where your sleep is without a dream.
The lovely May Edwards. I guess water is the forest's best friend out here in the woods. These streams mean a lot. And of course, the worst enemy, fire. And fire can strike a beautiful place like this and ruin it completely. But the moth loves the flame. Jeri McCusker. The flame of the forest, McCusker. Fantasy in the land of make-believe and all of the wonderful days of yesterday. But here's a land of real make-believe. Right down the stream here, the March of the Toys, those wonderful wooden soldiers. There's the bugle. Here's the parade.
Frosty Frolics is a Paramount television production. Your master of ceremonies, Stan Chambers. Vocals by Roberta Lynn and Gene Conklin.
The makers of Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers, are proud to present another great television show for your entertainment.
It's Frosty Frolics, your musical comedy on ice.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, step right up. The thrill of a lifetime. It's Coney Island. Get your tickets here. Coney Island, yes, sir, girls, here we are. Young and old, all have the fun here. Coney Island time. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, everybody will have the time of their life when it's summer in Coney Island. Girls over there, get your picture taken. Have all sorts of fun.
Came in from away out yonder, tell us where the good times are. Got a button or two that we wanna squander, tell us where the good times are. Now he's for me, love each other's company. Anywhere we roam, anywhere we wander, tell us where the good times are. Now we know some songs, we know some dances, tell us where the good times are. And the both of us wanna take some chances, tell us where the good times are. While we're young in our prime, gonna have us one big time. Now you know about the circumstances, tell us where the good times are. We're the kind of people who love to be with people. Well, I'm always ready.
Always wearing it.
And tonight we're double daring. If we're broke, it'll be tomorrow. Tell us where the good times are. If we gotta beg and we gotta borrow, tell us where the good times are. Now he's for me.
Mine for sure.
Love each other's company. Now we don't want tears and we won't want sorrow. Tell us where the good times are.
First you put your two knees close up tight, then you sway 'em to the left, then you sway 'em to the right. Step around the floor kind of nice and light, then you twist around with all your might. Stretch your loving arms straight out in space, then you do the eagle rock with the style and grace. Bring your foot way around, then you bring it back. Now that's what I call ball the jack.
from all over the world. No wonder for Coney Island, they ride the roller coaster, the merry-go-round, they're in the tunnel of love, always having great, great times at beautiful Coney Island. But you know, we also have glamour here at Coney Island. A lot of people don't think so, but we've got the perfect example of glamour and three mighty, mighty fine helpers right over here. Take a look. Our Lady of Glamour, May Edwards. Friends, you know, in these real hot days at Coney Island, there's nothing like a good, delicious, tall glass of Regal Pale. Bright, clean, cool tasting Regal Pale.
Right now, I'd like to talk to you gorgeous and glamorous ladies who think nothing is more important than pleasing your husband. One of these days, you're going to be in a food market, and you're going to come face to face with a great big display of Regal Pale like this. Now, if you do the proper thing at this point, you're going to please your husband not just one way, but two ways. See this sign? It says, don't go to waste, go to Regal Pale. That means he gets only 165 calories in one of these 12-ounce cans of Regal Pale, and that's fewer calories than he'll get in the same amount of many reducing diet foods. Now, if I'm any judge of men and husbands, he doesn't like excess weight, but he does like good beer. So here's how you please him the second way. See, Regal Pale is one of America's two great beers. That bright, clean, cool Regal flavor. That's what your husband's going to like most of all. So here's what you do. You take home one of these handy six-pack cartons of Regal. Well, as a matter of fact, don't be half safe. Take home two. He'll be so delighted with you, I guarantee you, he'll give you not one, but 16 kisses before you can say, Regal Pale, one of America's two great beers.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the place of a million laughs, a million thrills, the greatest time of your life at Coney Island. We've got a couple of servicemen down here playing the jukebox. Maybe we can get over and see the snake charmers in the center there. I know they'll enjoy the great show. How about it, fellas?
With the dawn I still go on to dream of you. You're every thought, you're everything, you're every song I ever sing. Summer, winter, autumn, and spring. And were there more than 24 hours a day, they'd be spent in sweet content, dreaming away. When skies are gray, when skies are blue, morning, noon, and nighttime too, all I do.
Our light-footed Marine, Dick Simonton.
See those beautiful dames you spend your dough for, bouquets that grow for all the cute and cunning young and beautiful dames. Oh, dames are the temporary flames to you. Dames, you don't recall their names, do you? But their caresses and home addresses linger in your memory of those beautiful days. The whole world is crazy. If this isn't love, I'm daft and I'm lazy. With moons all around and cows jumping over, there's something amiss and I'll eat my head if this isn't love.
It's Sergeant Hugh Hendrickson. We've got a lot of wonderful people here at Coney Island. Like to let you in on a secret. Up here, they sell cotton candy. Right next to it, they sell corn on the cob. And you know, the finest romance has blossomed there you ever saw in your life. People here at the island, they like each other. These two, they're in love.
What good is a gal without a guy? What good is the earth without the sky? You needn't a telephone without someone to call your own. What good is a gal without a guy? What good is a face without a smile? A frown is disturbing after a while. What good is a moonlight night if no one's there to hold the eye? What good is a gal without a guy?
Who wants to live alone and like it? You need a man around to build up your morale. To light a match, you got to strike it. It's wrong to be by yourself. Come on and get off the shelf.
What good is a park without a bench? What good is Lemoore without the French? Start wearing that baby stare and wearing that perfume in your hair, that come and get it twinkle in your eye. What good is a gal without a guy, a guy, a guy? What good is a guy without a gal?
What good is a gal without a What good is a gal without a guy?
Our couple head over heels in love. John Casper, Montel Phillips.
I fell in love with you first time I looked into them there eyes. You got a certain little cute way of flirting with them there eyes. They make me feel so happy, they make me blue. No stalling, I'm falling, I'm going in a big way for sweet little you. My heart is jumping, you should have started something with them there eyes. You'd better watch them if you're wise, 'cause they sparkle, they bubble, they're gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're overworking them, there's danger lurking in them their eyes.
Say, friends, I hope you have plenty of bright, clean, cool-tasting Regal Pale on hand. Here's Jack Nars to tell you about it.
This is bright, clean, cool-tasting Regal Pale beer. And if this picture makes you unbearably thirsty for a glass of Regal, then we're off to a good start. And this is me earning my living. Well, better get back to work. Regal has a bright taste. Regal has a clean taste. Regal has a cool taste. Bright, clean, cool. Can you imagine getting paid for a job like this? In addition to the true wonderful beer flavor, Regal is made by a modern process that gives you no starch, low sugar, and low calories when compared to many reducing diet foods. This is a pretty good joke on the Regal folks. With all this free Regal, I'd work for nothing, you know. So we say, don't go to waste, go to Regal Pale. On the basis of flavor alone, one of America's 2 great beers. Some job I have, huh?
Say, friends, we've been selling tickets here at Coney Island a long time. You know, things always gets interesting when the fleet's in. And believe me, there are 3 sailors. I know they're looking for 3 girls. Aha! on.
Oh, look at there, ain't she pretty? Oh, look at her, she's a beauty. Look at the hair, look at the curls, look at the teeth, look at the pearls. Ooh, look at there, ain't she pretty? She looks like a beautiful wax doll, and you're bound to fall. I like the dress, I like the hose, I like the hat, I like the pose. Oh, look at there, ain't she pretty?
And here's the Navy. Tommy DePaul, Buff McCusker, Jeri Rehfield.
This way, boys, to the penny arcade while she's
The beautiful mermaid, Penny Joyce.
Oh, what a time you'll have with Minnie the mermaid down at the bottom of the sea. You'll forget your troubles there amongst the bubbles. Gee, but she is awfully good to see. And every night when the starfish come out, you'll hug and kiss her so. Oh, what a time you'll have with Minnie the mermaid down in her seaweed bungalow.
Island. You know, Coney Island wouldn't be the same if it didn't have a big, beautiful carousel. Those wonderful merry-go-rounds, they're used all the time. Everybody's on it. So here's Frosty Frolics' own special carousel and merry-go-round for you. Manny, how about it?
Breaks my heart to leave you. Gosh, how I hate to go away. So farewell, so long, goodbye forever. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island. Goodbye, my Coney Island, babe.
Frosty Frolics is a Paramount television production. Your master of ceremonies, Stan Chambers. Vocals by Roberta Lynn and Gene Conklin. Produced and directed by Klaus Landsberg. Frosty Frolics is presented by bright, clean, cool-tasting Regal Pale Beer. One of America's two great beers.